The concern among retailers was evident today when Target released its third quarter earnings. Profits dropped by more than 50%, and the CEO gave a dire outlook for the fourth quarter holiday outlook. So the big question is, I guess, how much are consumers in a spending mood? If you look at the October retail sales numbers, the answer was that they were willing to shell out some money. So analysts were looking for sales to climb by 1%, but instead the Commerce Department reports sale climbs by 1.3%. That's the biggest move higher in 8 months. Year over year, retail sales are now up by 8%. Compare that to September when they were flat. So things moving in the right direction. Consumer spending based on the Retail Control Group was also up by 0.7 of 1 percentage point. The estimate there was for a 0.6% move. So overall, things looking good. I want to take a look at some of the key categories where people are spending some of that money. Car sales rebounded, up by 1.3%. Grocery stores, on the other hand, also up by 1.4%. There is a lot of food inflation, as you know, prices climbing double digits year over year. And in fact, Walmart made some inroads there by picking up some consumers who moved away from high-end grocery stores like Whole Foods, instead coming over to Walmart. Clothing stores were flat, however, so people not willing to shell out to go and buy some new, wardrobe essentials or anything like that. But food services and bars up by 1.6%, so people happy to go out and have a drink, enjoy that glass of wine. Gas station sales were also up by 4.1%. That is because, of course, in October we saw energy prices climb a little bit higher. We saw some weakness in electronics and appliances. They were down by 0.3%, and that could be because of some softening in the housing market. Bear in mind that these retail sales numbers are based primarily on goods, so they're not adjusted for inflation. But overall, we really did see that the consumer remained resilient in October and went toe-to-toe with inflation. So I spoke to an industry analyst for his take on the numbers and what it could mean for the all-important holiday outlook. Take a listen.
There's also a school of thought that is maybe some of these sales got pulled forward. Like if people were doing a lot of shopping in October, does that mean they might buy less in November or December? And then the other thing is inflation. Even if you're growing 8%, if inflation is also 8%, are you really getting ahead?
So there was some concern there, and Rossman said the retailers that will be the big winners this holiday season are those that have their inventory in place and merchandise ready to go, and those who will start their holiday sales early. Because he says 1 in 2 shoppers who do shop for the holidays have already started. So that's earlier than ever before. And he said 40% of consumers are altering the way they shop and their shopping habits, all because of inflation. So we'll wait to see how it all pans out. The National Retail Federation expects holiday sales overall to climb this year between 6 and 8%. I will leave it there. Karina Mitchell, CGTN, New York.